Two. Hey guys, it's Treasure and welcome back to my chest. I'm just bored right now. I'm just bored. I was like, let's put up the camera. This is my second take because the screen was very, very dark and I decided to restart so I could put my luminosity back up. I was just thinking about something because I was bored. Just so you guys know, I've been like I'm about to be 3 weeks sober tomorrow. So no weed, like, at all. Okay, I haven't smoked since February 17th. And I can feel it. I can fucking feel it. Yeah, I feel like I just had a little epiphany because I was bored and I was thinking about that and I was like scrolling through YouTube and I just noticed, if you guys have been on my channel, I just have this tendency of just, paralyzing myself, not doing the things that I should be doing because I feel like there's too much that I want to do. And then I'm like, why? What should I do? What should I do? And then I'm like stressed out, not only about like the things that I want to do, but stressed out about my job in real life and stuff like that, where I'm like, oh my God, this is not what I want to do. This is happening. This is stressing me out and blah, 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 blah. And I just had like a little epiphany that's like super like whatever, like stupid dumb. I just take shit way too seriously. That's why I'm stressed. I am taking shit way too seriously. That's my problem. Instead of just, going with the flow, having fun, my ass is stressed out for stupid reasons. Like, girl, get yourself together. The world is going to shit. I might fucking be dead by tomorrow. There might be a fucking nuclear explosion in 2 days. Who fucking knows? The world is a fucking shit show. And I'm over here stressing myself out over some dumbass shit. We are in the 3rd month of the year, okay? And I don't know what I'm doing. I'm confused, as I usually am. And I'm finding myself out. I am getting into things. By the way, I contacted someone so I started doing some skateboarding lessons. Because skateboarding is something that I always wanted to do as a kid. And I tried a little bit on my own, but I kind of sucked because, I was trying to learn on my own and I was kind of scared. And I texted someone that I know does skateboarding classes and I'm going to start learning how to skateboard. And I think that that's what I need to do. I need to get more into hobbies that don't actually involve a screen. I think that's my issue right now. Like, I'm, getting in my head about things about, like, my streaming and my YouTube and, and everything. But I do feel like I should be focusing a lot more on doing things that do not require a screen and living more, I'm saying yes to outings more often. People are inviting me to things and sometimes I want to say no, but I'm like, no, say yes. Like last week on Friday, I got invited to a DJ's set that I really like and I was working at 9 a.m. the next morning. So I wanted to say no because of that, but I was like, you love that DJ. It's free. It was VIP entrance for free. And I was like, damn, I don't want to go to an EDM show sober. And I was like, no, Treasure, go, take the opportunity. And that's what I did. And I had fun. I realized that going to an EDM show was still fun even if you were sober. Would you look at that? You can have fun when you're sober. Oh my fucking God. Who would have thought? I don't know what it is. Like, I feel like, I don't know why, but I've just gotten like this vibe where every time that I was going out, I felt like I needed to be drunk. I needed to be high on hard drugs. I needed to, be a certain type of vibe because I was like, everybody's going to be like that. And this is my moment to do it and just, have fun. But like, I'm trying to be sober with weed, so I could not smoke. I don't drink anymore. I don't know if I've talked about this on the channel. I might make a video about this, but I'm not a drinker anymore. I used to drink in the beginning of my 20s and a few things happened that make it that I don't think my body reacts very well to drinking. So even if I want to get drunk, I can't get drunk because if I drink too much, I end up puking all night. So yeah, I think I might have like an organ that's kind of fucked up. Yeah, and I usually, take a little bit of when I go to EDM festivals, if you know what I mean. If you're in the rave culture, you know what I mean. But I was working at 9 a.m. I'm like a responsible adult. I'm also like, kind of a supervisor at work. Like, you know, I have to be, and I'm over here talking about this shit. Is it gonna look bad? You know what? I'm at a point in my life that I'm just like, if you find my channel and you see that I say things, that I do things, and you don't like it, and you want to fire me, go ahead. Like, the universe has my back on so many fucking things, and if that's how I'm gonna get fired from that job, you know, just be it. But yeah, I usually, you know, I never go to EDM shows sober, and I went and I actually had a lot of fun, and I was dancing, and I wasn't like as much as in my head as I usually am sometimes when I am not sober, which was very surprising to me. I really thought that I would be like having more anxiety, and I actually wasn't. And I think maybe the fact of like being sober around a bunch of people that are not sober makes you not give a fuck what you look like or how you're perceived, because you're just like, everyone here is drunk or high. They either will not even remember me, or they literally do not give a fuck what I'm doing. They are in their vibes. They're focusing on the show. Why should I be focused on how people are perceiving me? I noticed that like me, I guess when I'm high, I'm just like more scared of how it makes no sense to me. I thought it would give me the vibe like, oh, I don't care and everything. Anyway, I'm so off track. I feel like, where was I going? What was I even talking about before this? I was talking about how I take life way too seriously. Okay? And yeah, I'm saying yes to more things just so I can have more fun. And I think right now, I was bored and I was like, don't go on the screen, don't go on a phone, just be bored. And I just ended up taking my damn phone so I could film. And I feel like in such a weird mood. I feel like I have a little bit more energy than usual. I think that's probably me like not smoking anymore. I think it's starting to... Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking tired. But yeah, I think that should be like my little goal, you know, to just live more off screens and more like be a little bit cuckoo, like a little bit more crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm saying yes more to things, and I feel like you know, I don't know. Oh, I think I also, again, I think the reason why I'm not consistent is because I take things way too seriously. I think that I need to do things a certain way, and I need to say things a certain way, and I need to... Who gives a fuck? And like my roommate made me realize something the other day. Like I was streaming the other day because I was playing Resident Evil 4. And what happened is I was very proud that I ended up having like 400 subscribers, obviously. And then I streamed the other day, and my stream was like, ain't nobody was there. Okay, that was like one of those streams where I was streaming and like nobody showed up, not even my friends, like no one was there. But you know, I still streamed because I was just gaming, and I was just like, you know, if people want to watch, I'm live so they can watch. And I didn't really give a fuck. I was just, you know, being myself. Girl, what the fuck? And anyways, you distracted me. What was I saying? Yeah, so there was just this little stream where like it was kind of dead and everything. And when I came off that stream that was pretty dead and nobody was in the chat and anything, I saw that my subscriber count was at 398. And that kind of made me feel like shit on the moment, because I was just like, fuck, I'm so proud to have 400 subscribers. And then I do a stream that was like not shit, because I was just, it was as usual, but just nobody was there and it was dead. And not only was there no engagement and nobody subscribed, but I lost 2 subscribers. And on the moment, it made me feel like shit. And then I went to go tell my roommate, and then she was like, girl, you give way too much of a fuck about subscribers. And then I kind of felt like, I was like, no, I don't. Like, I don't. And she's like, why the fuck are you so on the defensive? And I was just like, but I was like, I don't care about subscribers. She's like, you do though. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. It really does not matter. And I was like, right. And that kind of made me notice that, like, I should remember that I am doing this because I like it, and I'm not doing it because of the subscribers. I think I'm putting this pressure on myself because, like, you know, I know what I'm capable of. I know that I will blow up one day. Like, I'm like Delulu land, and I've been Delulu land since I was very fucking young. Like, I know that shit's gonna happen. And I think I'm such, like, feeling like time is passing me by and the clock is ticking, that I have to force it, that I have to do something or say things or be a certain way so to make sure that it will happen. But I think I have to trust more. You know, I keep saying that I trust the universe and everything, but then I am still acting like I need to force things, or I need to do things for them to work. If I am sure 100% that I'm going to blow up and that eventually all these things are going to happen to me, why do I feel like I need to make sure that it happens? You know what I mean? Like, what am I doing? Again, I'm taking this shit way too seriously. And people in this day and age, oh, 11/11, as I said that. Oh my fucking God. People in this day and age are like, you have to put this much content. You have to do this. You have to do that. You this, do this. And that got into my head and that made me like fucking crazy. And I'm like, I need to do this and I need to do that. But at the end of the day, I don't. I need to do this because I'm having fun doing it. And I need to do this because I care about doing it for my own good. You know, like, yeah, on the moment, it frustrated me that I lost 2 subscribers. But then my roommate calling me out made me realize, like, girl, you are streaming because you like streaming. You like playing your little games and having friends or strangers just show in the chat and chit chat with you. You like that because you like it. You're not there for the subscribers. You're not there for the eventual possibility that there might be money involved. Because let's be real, streaming and content creation is this over-ass saturated market since COVID. Like, we all know this shit, okay? So to kind of run after the money and 12/12, run after everything that could come from it, like that's not why I even started. I think I'm just right now I'm just so frustrated with like my income because I'm minimum wage, and in this day and age, in this economy, minimum wage is horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. And I think that is the reason why it is fucking up my flow and my creative process with the channel, because I feel like I need to be a certain way and I have to do things a certain way to make sure that I make money out of it. And I feel like that's what's fucking me up. I should just make the content because I feel like doing the content. Just like I'm doing now. I feel like I was bored. I was in a mood. I put the camera up and I'm just talking nonsense. I didn't have a fucking subject that I was going to talk about. I just went in it, you know? And I think that's what was missing. I just need to make it more fun. You know, I feel like, yeah, you know, the old videos that I put back up on the channel, I was kind of all over the place, but I feel like these old videos, I was more doing it like more fun vibes, you know? I was in the mood. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and I was doing it, and I wasn't give a fuck. I feel like I talked so much like self-help from like in the last year on this channel that I kind of feel like that's what needs to happen when I take the camera and I film. It needs to be self-help. It needs to be blah, 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 blah. It needs to be a subject that is going to help my viewer and everything. It doesn't fucking matter. It really does not matter. And the more, you know, I'm thinking and I'm going through things recently, the more I'm realizing these things. Yeah. So I'm taking shit way too seriously, and that's my fucking lesson of the day. Now I'm tired. I'm fucking thirsty. I'm gonna go drink myself a cup of water. Probably read a little bit. Oh my God. Let me show you guys something. Okay, so I don't know. So my room is kind of tiny, but I have like these shelves in my room, and I keep buying figurines from my job because I just, you know, when I work, I just be spending half my paycheck back in my job because I'm just supportive like that. You know what I mean? But I just want to show you guys because it's just so pretty. Look at this. Look at this. So this is my Chainsaw Man shelf. I was as lost for word. This is my Chainsaw Man shelf, this one. And this is Bushita. And this is Pushita, and this is Pushita, and this is Chainsaw Man. And then I'm probably going to buy another Pushita because I'm kind of really fucking obsessed with Pushita. I think I'm going to get into that too, actually. And this is Parasite, Kenkaneki, and then Tokyo Ghoul, Death Note. I need more of these because, like, the series actually, you know, I have a lot missing. But, you know, Chainsaw Man was a priority because, duh. And then this is my start of my Jujutsu Kaisen shelf. As you can see, I have Sukuna, and he's trying to shoot at this bitch because she's like half naked, but like she's kind of gooner figurine, but she's hot, so I was like, she kind of deserves, you know, a spot in my shelves. And she's like to like the witchcraft thing, but it's being like, it doesn't look fucking good, and with this fairy lights and stuff, like it's so beautiful. And then if you go up like this, I have a Harry Potter shelf. And then this other shelf is kind of random wicked shit. And then my dead cat, Malfoy, R.I.P. to him. And, yeah. Ooh, and my Valentine ghost face, isn't that Funko Pop beautiful? I'm so obsessed with it. But yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to show that. Thanks for watching. Oh shit, I almost fell. It's so funny how I'm so sober right now, but like the way I'm acting, I feel like I'm high. I'm high on fucking life, guys. That's what it is. What the fuck? Anyways, so yeah, we sidetracked a little bit, and I don't want this video to be 20 minutes. So if you watched this whole thing, thank you for watching, and pray and hope that I will be filming more, and finally just letting go and just not taking shit as seriously as I've been taking it, because again, I feel like that was my main issue, and I feel like I'm done doing that. I really want to have fun this year, and we're already in March, okay? And I have to be like, girl, have fun, live your life, be that bitch, and just fuck everybody. This is my life. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.